Stephen, we've just announced the squad for the Armenia and Sweden games. You must be incredibly excited to get back into camp and back to action with this group of players.
Yeah, no, we're looking forward to the game in Armenia. Armenia have had a very good win against Luxembourg, and they've pushed Italy all the way, narrowly losing 1-0. So we played well against Armenia at home, but I think there'll be a different proposition away, and I think it's a real tough game for us, and one that we want to make sure we prepare. Logistically, it's difficult, 3 flights to get there, and we've got to make sure that we're right going out there and make sure that we try and get what would be a big victory in the group.
And obviously you welcome back Trevor Clark and Neil Ferrugia, a major boost to see them back in the squad.
Yeah, some new players in. Obviously Trevor, I seen him last week play for Rotherham, and he's had injury problems, but he's had a run of games now recently, and that's good to see, because he's always been a talented player. And Neil obviously will be delighted after winning the FAI Cup with Shamrock Rovers and playing his part over the last few weeks after having an unfortunate injury also. So yeah, it's good to have those two back.
And obviously you've named Jack Clark, Thomas O'Connor and Aidan Keener in the squad for the first time. Tell us about those players, what they're going to bring to the squad.
Well, Thomas has been playing in League One with Gillingham, having traditionally been a midfield player and played in a back three for Southampton under 23s, but he's played for Gillingham as an orthodox left back, which is a new position for him. And so he's enjoying a run playing at that level, playing first team football, and it's a tough league to play in, and so it's a good experience for him. Jack Clark has had a very good year with Aston Villa under 23s, very left-footed, creative midfield player, and he's done very well. Aidan Keener has really improved since moving to Hearts, and played in the Scottish Cup semi-final last year, and has recently had sporadic appearances off the bench for the first team, and has acquitted himself quite well.
Jason Molumby and O'Connor both suspended for the Armenia game. Obviously disappointing to see them not in the squad for that one particular game, but obviously they'll link back up for the Sweden game. But that would be a big opportunity for some other players to step up and make their presence felt. Yeah,
Jason Molumby's captain of the team brilliantly. Leo O'Connor has been ever present in the 10 games this year. He's the most capped player throughout all the ages, Leo O'Connor. He's been so consistent. Very, very unfortunate. Very, very harsh. And his sending off, and I think, but that's the nature of it. It gives opportunities to other players, and I think other players have been in the squad and playing their part and waiting for an opportunity to start games, and that's the nature of football. And hopefully other players can really step up and grab the opportunity.
And finally, we're going into our final camp of 2019. It's been such a long year, so many games, a historic year for the under-21s.
Yeah, it's been a brilliant year, and I think this will be 11th and 12th game of the calendar year, and some great experiences playing for the players, playing Brazil, Mexico, Italy, winning away in Sweden, and having a lot of good victories throughout the year against China, Bahrain, Luxembourg, Armenia. So it's been a lot of good football, and I think the players have really grown. Aaron Connolly, really elevated him in the international setup, and he's gone on to make his competitive debut for Ireland, and obviously Troy Parrott is called up this time, and so it's a vehicle for players to really establish themselves and in relation to pushing on and becoming senior internationals. But as a group, it's an opportunity to try and create their own history by trying to be the first team to qualify, because it's very, very difficult to qualify as fourth seeds. So I think a good positive November would be brilliant for us and put us in a strong position.
Well, thank you very much, Stephen. Good luck.
Thank you.